Hello everyone, myself Ajinkya Nafde, Assistant Professor ASP College Devruk Autonomous. Today we are going to start Artificial Intelligence subject from semester 5 of Computer Science, in which we are trying to explain why we consider artificial intelligence to be a subject most worthy of study, and in which we try to decide what exactly it is. This being a good thing to decide before embarking. We call ourselves Homo sapiens because our intelligence is so important to us. For thousands of years, we have tried to understand how we think, the field of artificial intelligence or AI. It goes further still, it attempts not just to understand but also to build intelligent entities or machines. Then, what is actually intelligence? Intelligence is a property of mind that encompasses many related mental abilities such as capabilities to reason, to plan, to solve different problems, think abstractly, different comprehensive ideas and languages, and learn automatically. Then let us start with what is actual AI or artificial intelligence. There are several definitions of AI which consist of mainly thinking humanly, then acting humanly, thinking rationally or thinking correctly, and last point is acting rationally. First, the automation of activities that we associate with human thinking, activities such as decision making, problem solving, and learning. So this is nothing but thinking humanly. This is how actually human thinks. Another one with this thinking humanly concept is that a new efforts to make computers think, that is machine with minds, in the full and literal sense. So here we can learn crucial part of AI, that is how human thinks. Second point, that is the study of how to make computers do things at the moment people are better. Another statement is the art of creating machines that perform functions that require intelligence when performed by people. So here we learn that AI can perform actions that human can perform while solving problems. Third point is how a man thinks correctly or rationally. Let us learn some statements about it. The study of computations that makes it possible to perceive, reason, and act is nothing but thinking correctly or thinking rationally. So here we learn that how a man can think correctly for particular situation. The next fourth point is that a man thinks correctly or rationally, but how that man can act correctly or rationally. That is, AI is concerned with intelligent and rational behavior in artifacts or machines. So basically these four things makes AI. Now let us see basics of AI. The machine or any artifact that hath some sort of intelligence, like a man, like a person, then that machine will have artificial intelligence. Another definition regarding AI is nothing but it is a branch of science which deals with helping machines to find solution to complex problems in more human-like fashion. This generally involves borrowing characteristics from human intelligence and applying them as algorithms or programs in computer-friendly way. AI is generally associated with computer science, but it has many important links with other fields such as mathematics, psychology, biology, and philosophy, among many others. Our ability to combine knowledge from all these fields will ultimately benefit our progress in the quest of creating an intelligent artificial being. So let us move towards first history of artificial intelligence. In 1950, Turing introduces the concept of computing machinery and intelligence. Then later in 1955, John McCarthy actually coined the term artificial intelligence, which is then adopted in 1956. Then later on, various technological developments were occurred, and near about 1974, computers become faster as well as affordable. We call 1980 is a year of artificial intelligence because In this year, AI becomes industry. Then, later on, neural network returns to popularity. In 1987, AI becomes a science, and in 1995, the main phase arises, that is, the emergence of intelligent agents. Then, now up to today, we can see that AI is emerging trend in science. Now, first, let us start with some of the most commonly used acronyms and their definitions. First, artificial intelligence, that is nothing but AI. It is nothing but the broad discipline of creating intelligent machines. Second, as we know, machine learning, or you can say ML. Generally, it refers to the systems that can learn from the experience and previous knowledge. So, ML is nothing but it is a subset of artificial intelligence. And third, but the main thing to remember is deep learning, or you can say DL, and it refers to the systems that learn from experience on large dataset. So you can see that DL is a subset of ML. So in summary, you can say that DL is a subset of ML and both are the subsets of AI. This is actually shown in this diagram. Let us move towards types of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can be divided in various types. There are mainly two types of main categorization, which are based on capabilities and based on functionality of AI. The flow diagram which explains the type of AI is shown here. Now we will see AI type 1, which is based on its capabilities. The first type of these capabilities is nothing but weak AI or narrow AI. This is a type of AI which is able to perform a dedicated task with intelligence. The most common and currently available AI is narrow AI, or you can say weak AI in the world of artificial intelligence. Narrow AI cannot perform beyond its fields or limitation, as it is only trained for specific tasks. Hence, it is also termed as weak AI. Narrow AI can fail in unpredictable ways if it goes beyond its limits. Apple Siri is a good example of narrow AI, but it operates with limited predefined range of functions. Then IBM's Watson supercomputer also comes under narrow AI, as it uses an expert system approach combined with machine learning and natural language processing. Some examples of narrow AI are playing chess, purchasing suggestions on e-commerce site, self-driving cars, speech recognition, and image recognition. Then second type is general AI. General AI is a type of intelligence which could perform any intellectual task with efficiency like human. The idea behind the general AI to make such a system which could be smarter and think like a human by its own. Currently, there is no such system which could come under general AI and can perform any task as perfect as a human. The worldwide researchers are now focused on developing machines with general AI. As systems with general AI are still under research, and it will take lots of efforts and time to develop such type of systems. And third type is super AI, or you can say strong AI. Super AI is a level of intelligence of system at which machines could surpass human intelligence and can perform any task better than human with cognitive properties. It is an outcome of general AI. Some key characteristics of strong AI include capabilities, include ability to think, to reason, to solve puzzles or questions, make judgments, make plan, learn automatically, and communicate by its own. Super AI is still a hypothetical concept of artificial intelligence. Development of such system in real is still world challenging task. Now let us move towards artificial intelligence type 2, that is based on functionality. In this, first type is reactive machines. Purely reactive machines are the most basic type of artificial intelligence. Such AI systems do not store memories or past experience for future actions. These machines only focus on current scenario and react on it as per possible best action. IBM's Deep Blue system is an example of reactive machines, or Google's AlphaGo is also an example of reactive machines. Then second type is limited memory. Limited memory machines can store past experience or some data for short period of time. These machines can be used to store data for limited time period only. Self-driving cars are one of the best examples of limited memory systems. These cars can store recent speed of nearby cars, the distance of other cars, speed limit and other information to navigate the road. Then third type is theory of mind. Theory of mind AI should understand the human emotions, people, beliefs and be able to interact socially like humans. These type of AI machines are still not developed, but researchers are making lots of efforts and improvements for developing such AI machines. And fourth one is self-awareness. Self-awareness AI is the future of artificial intelligence. These machines will be super intelligent and will have their own sentiments and self-awareness. These machines will be smarter than human mind. Self-awareness AI does not exist in reality still, and it is a hypothetical concept. Now let's move towards AI in actual working. As you know, nowadays personal assistants are easily available in various smartphones like Siri in iPhone. Then one of the best application of AI is robots and smart cars or automated cars. We will see. Now let's move towards the applications of AI. Artificial intelligence has various applications in today's society. It is becoming essential for today's time because it can solve complex problems with an efficient way in multiple industries such as healthcare, entertainment, finance, education, etc. AI is making our daily life more comfortable and fast. Following are some sectors which have the applications of artificial intelligence. First is AI in astronomy. Artificial intelligence can be very useful to solve complex universe problems. AI technology can be helpful for understanding the universe, such as how it works, origin, etc. The next is AI in healthcare. In the last 5 to 10 years, AI becoming more advantageous for the healthcare industry and going to have significant impact on this industry. Healthcare industries are applying AI to make a better and faster diagnosis than humans. AI can help doctors with diagnosis and can perform when patients are worsening so that medical help can reach to the patient before hospitalization. The next is AI in gaming. AI can be used for gaming purpose. The AI machines can play strategic games like chess, where the machine needs to think of a large number of possible places. The next is AI in finance. AI and finance industries are the best matches for each other. The finance industry is implementing automation, chatbots, adaptive intelligence, algorithms, trading, and machine learning into financial processes. The next is AI in data security. The security of data is crucial for every company and organization, whereas cyber attacks are growing very rapidly in this digital world. AI can be used to make your data more safe and secure. Some examples such as AEG bot, AI2 platform are used to determine software bugs and cyber attacks in a better way. The next is AI in social media. Social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat contains billions of user profiles which need to be stored and managed in very efficient way. AI can organize and manage massive amount of data. AI can analyze lots of data to identify latest trends, hashtags, and requirement of different users. The next is AI in travel and transport. AI is becoming highly demanding for travel industries. AI is capable of doing various travel related work such as from making travel arrangement to suggesting the hotels, flights, best route to the customers. Travel industries are using AI powered chatbots which can make human like interaction with customers for better and fast response. The next is AI in automotive industry. Some automotive industry are using AI to provide virtual assistant to their user for better performance, such as Tesla has introduced Tesla Bot, an intelligent virtual assistant. Various industries are currently working for developing self-driven cars which can make your journey more safe and secure. The next is AI in robotics. Artificial intelligence has a remarkable role in robotics. Usually, general robots are programmed such that they can perform some repetitive tasks, but with the help of AI, we can create intelligent robots which can perform tasks with their own experiences without pre-program. Then next is AI in entertainment. We are currently using some AI based applications in our daily life with some entertainment services such as Netflix or Amazon. With the help of ML or AI algorithms, these services show the recommendation for programs or shows. The next is AI in agriculture. Agriculture is an area which requires various resources, labors, money, and time for best result. Nowadays, agriculture is becoming digital and AI is emerging in this field. Agriculture is applying AI as agriculture robotics, solid and crop monitoring, predictive analysis. AI in agriculture can be very helpful for farmers. The next is AI in e-commerce. AI is providing a competitive edge to e-commerce industry and it is becoming more demanding in the e-commerce business. AI is helping shoppers to discover associated products with recommended size, color or even brand. The next is AI in education. AI can automate grading so that the tutor can have more time to teach. AI chatbot can communicate with students as teaching assistant. AI in the future can work as personal virtual tutor for student which will be accessible easily at any time and at any place. Now let's move towards pros and cons of AI. First, we will see pros of AI. Precision and accuracy is one of the best aspects of AI. Without both, every machine will fail. Then, it can be used to explore anything. The next, it can be used for mining process, that is, it will help in data mining as well as in decision making. Last but not least, it can do any laborer's work and any tedious job. Also, it can be used in fraud detection and managed records, which is current need of society. Now let us move towards cons of AI. The major drawback of AI is cost incurred in creating, maintaining and repairing. This cost may be not affordable for some organizations. AI may not act differently as humans can do. Sometimes AI lacks the human touch which results in incorrect decisions. Also, AI lacks in creative mind and common sense. So these are the pros and cons of AI. So the conclusion of this lecture is AI is the future of human society. It will work efficiently like a human. Thank you for listening.